deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day.
Peeps, welcome back to the channel. The hair is looking amazing. First off, bargain, £3 from Primark. Probably not ethical sourcing, I will put that out there, but lets me have a ponytail in with a visor. My daughter thinks it's hilarious. She thinks I need to get on the golfing field, or maybe tennis, but hey ho, I'm rocking with it. I'm going to introduce it to the equestrian world. It's probably already in. Anyway, welcome back. I thought I'd take you along with my bank holiday this week, seeing as Molly's just coming back into work. I've got nothing mega exciting in the pipeline. I'm thinking about seeing if I can book a lesson maybe for the end of May, but I've got something quite exciting happening with the girlies at the end of May. Tell me you have a happy horse. She's coming to harass me, I'll tell you now. She probably just sees me as snacks. Anyway, I thought I'd take you along to my bank holiday because I'm doing a little bit of shizzle. I am, first off, going to go to Barrowcliffe this morning, check out the cross-country course there, see if it's a potential for Molly when she's back up and running, and go and help Jess out who is heebie-jeebies eventing. And then I'm going to come back and hack my pony, and I'll take you along with me for a little hack around the block. But first off, I'm going to have a cup of coffee in the field with my ponies, because at the end of the day I am still that girl that is obsessed. Hey Jessie, obsessed with ponies. I mean, if this doesn't chill you out on a cheers on a bank holiday Monday, I don't know what will. Bye Chessie. First naked day too, not for me, the ponies. Pony, Ches gets bitten. She needs a groom. Right, it's absolutely enough procrastinating for today. I'm going to head off to Barrowcliffe because I've just googled it and I thought it was an hour, and it actually says an hour 20. And I think that's because I googled it from my home and I'm about half an hour away from the yard. Rookie mistake. Bye kids. Just blooming love of being around horses, don't we? Somebody once said, if I didn't ride, would I still have them? Yeah, I had Ches for lots of years and never rode, so I just love them. Right, I've also picked up a scabby hay net that was hung up on the field, so let's go. And I'll show you around Barrowcliffe. If anybody, I think Barrowcliffe is Leicestershire. It's like I say, about an hour and a half for me. If anybody wants somewhere to go cross-country schooling, I'll show you around. I'll show you what they've got different fields. They have like a beginner's section, middle section, and then an advanced. So they do big fences at Barrowcliffe. Big. Right, let's get on the road. I am just putting my route calculation in. I'm very funny about, like, I hate going through town centres, so sometimes it tries to take me through Nottingham. Anyway, it's picked it, whatever it is.
The destination is in the indicated direction.
Thank you, Helen. My daughter called her Helen, the sat-nav, when she was 3, and she's 16 now, and we still call her Helen. Anyway, just a quick one. A couple of people were asking me about Peapod and what's happening with her. Peapod, I went to the retraining yard, and she's now being sold to a wonderful home, and she's really settled. She is having a bit of downtime at the moment, a bit of summer just out in the field. She's not really had that since, she had 6 weeks with me, but she's not really had a proper downtime since racing, so we think it'll do her really good. But she's happy in the beans. I will see if I can get some info and pop it on for you, but we have to respect that she's been sold now to a wonderful home, and it's a one-to-one home, so it's a young girl that is going to have a bit of fun with her, you know, go out eventing, maybe a bit of dressage, and just enjoy time with her. And P really needed that one-to-one relationship, which is where we struggled. So yeah, I'd update you. Right, I am going to go to Barrowcliffe now. I have arrived at Barrowcliffe. The sat-nav tried to take me through Nottingham again, and I'm not having it sat-nav, so I ignored it and went the longer way, which is towards Loughborough, and it cut 15 minutes off. need to sort my sat nav out. Anyway, so this is Barrowcliffe XC that I've arrived at. I've checked in with Jess. She is on her way. However, we have been informed that we will possibly be sharing the training field with some top eventers who are getting ready for badminton. So let's see how that goes. I've met top eventers before at competitions. They always say don't meet your heroes. Sometimes that is true. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So I will, when she arrives, I'll take you with us and you can see what the course is like. So this sits Leicestershire. I'll put a link in the description. I want to see if it's, I thought that was then. I want to see if it's acceptable for Molly. The only thing for me, everything away from me to train is about, oh, it's over an hour. So it's the travelling with her at the minute and stuff like that. So maybe it's one for the future. Reg came here and he trained here and we loved it. And I jumped some of the biggest fences I've ever jumped on Reginald here. So yeah, let's have a look. So the buddy has arrived. Here is my favourite grey boy. And he can sense that it's cross country. He whinnied to me. He never whinnies. And he's watching people up there and he's a little bit, you're a little bit wired. This is Jess's horse, Franco. Jess is Heebie-Jeebies eventing. I'll tag her because no doubt this will be vlogged. And we're going to take him. Oh, Franco. We're going to take him for a little bit of a cross-country school. I think he's ready for it. Are you ready? He events at B100 and he's hoping to do novice by the end of this year. He's a talented boy.
The brush out.
Yes, so this is the first field. I'm vlogging, by the way. We're doing bank holiday vlog.
Oh, right, okay. Recording me too.
And you, yeah, I'm recording you too. So this is the first field that you get to, and there's actually quite a lot in here at the moment, and it ranges from, what's that, 70, 60? 60. We have to get used to Jess. He says things are smaller when they're...
No.
They're not.
You have to show everybody the 80 fences and what you do.
Yes. I've already said this is my place that I jump, probably my biggest fences on Reg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So here it is. If you want to see how Jess goes on, check out her vlog. Are you vlogging?
Yeah. You're vlogging for me. Yeah.
I'll put a tag in the description.
Yeah.
This is the more advanced field, we'd call it.
Yeah.
There's some Billy Big Bollocks field fences in here. There seems to be so many more fences.
There is. That's what I'm trying to get my head around.
Nice white one there. Nice. Yeah, we did. I have a beautiful video of that.
And that one.
The infamous 80 centimetre.
Not 80. On the top.
Yeah.
Take the hill out.
From reference, that did not feel like.
Oh no, I think this might be the other wall up there.
Oh, is it? We may have found the elusive second water. We are in the second field and she's just decided to warm up. But I feel like we're going to have a moment of a vlog within a vlog within a vlog. Like Inception. There is something has appeared. Monster. We have this is the ever famous right hoof forward. Everybody else, you could be on my vlog.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
And this is the gorgeous Kenny who puts up with the gorgeous right hoof forward. We're just having a walk round. Ali has already been
Yeah,
round here with Arch.
Jess, and she bailed on me.
So if you want to check out her vlog, I'll link it in my description to see how a baby racehorse gets round. He was very good, spoiler. Beautiful air jacket because it's popped. So at this point, it's not much use, but we're just going to build that confidence back up because she was doing fantastic. Well, that is me back from Barrowcliffe. I'm back at the yard. I'm going to go and ride my pony now. We're going to take her on her little hack. That we're going to take a bit longer today and see how she goes, and we're all right to do a little bit of canter if she feels all right. So we'll see. Barrowcliffe, it didn't go the way. To be fair, Jess was amazing. I rode fabulously. Little hiccup, but we will get through it and we will power on. Horses are such levelers, and this eventing lark particularly, as I found out for the last 4 years, is so hard. Like, of all it's like the triathlon, isn't it, of riding, and to get everything working together just takes time, and it takes courage, and it takes money, and it takes training. And when you're trying to up a level, see, it's even more. Right, let's go and catch the beast. I have to fetch them both in, but I have to fetch them separately because they'll go out together, so I can lead them both out together. What I cannot do is fetch Molly back in with Ches, because Molly bullies Ches a bit. Snack. And therefore Ches never wants to come in with Molly. So I have to do them separate. And you can't leave Molly out on her own, or she runs around like the wall of death. Oh, it's joyful. Horses. Joyful. There we go. Come on. Hello, my love. Hello. Hi, darling. Richard said pony. She's so good to be caught. But then I do always have a little treat. She's a bit scruffy. We're going to ride dirty. Well, obviously, brush off the bits near the saddle and the bridle. But I actually think it's really nice. It's about 20 degrees. So for Yorkshire and the UK, magical. I might give them both a bath when I come back. Wonderful weather. So you could do with a bath because she's got bird shit on her as well, which is exciting. Isn't it, my love? Right. Let's get this one exercised. Oh, I'll fetch Ches in first. Then we'll get her exercised. Fetched Ches in. Tacked up. And I'm now on the little farm tracks that we have around here. And I'm going to do... I might do is see if the bottom gate's open and then we can go out over there. If it's not, I might do the loop and then we can go up there and have a little canter and see how she's feeling at the moment. Mainly because if the gate's shut, it means me getting on and off, and I'm 46 and I'm not necessarily... There's nowhere, like I've put a step down there at the minute, but walk on. There's nowhere really that I can get on and off. So come with us hacking. And what I was actually thinking as well in regards to Barrowcliffe, so what I thought about Barrowcliffe, I've been to Barrowcliffe before, I've been with Reg, and I really enjoyed it. Today I just felt like it was oversubscribed. So obviously in the UK we've had a lot of wet weather, which has meant that a lot of the cross-country courses etc that we use have been shut. Barrowcliffe's got really good ground, so that's been open, so I understand that people want to go, but it was so busy, like ridiculously busy. You couldn't park in the car park, and it's not a small car park. And also it seemed like they just dumped a load of their fences out there. Like I mean, I'm sure there were thought, but there's definitely a lot more fences in than there's ever been before, and it just felt cramped. The minute with Molly, it's definitely not a no, until she's a bit more established. Where I do want to go, we have a lovely cross-country course near us called Winter's Equestrian, which is so nice, and they keep the ground immaculate, and the fences go from 40 centimetres I think up to 120. There we are. She's feeling quite chill beans. So yeah, I want to go there, I think. Barrowcliffe was just a little bit full on today. It might quieten down. I also didn't see any famous people, not one. No. Apparently Izzy Taylor, Andrew Nicholson was supposed to be there, but I didn't see any of them. So, shame. I also thought I never mentioned about the bank holiday, because I know I've got a lot of New Zealand followers and also American. I don't know whether you have bank holidays, probably not. It's just literally where we have statutory days off. We get, well, it depends on how you're employed, depends on what days off, holiday days you get from work. So I get 5 weeks a year. And then I also get my stat days, which are bank holidays. I don't know. Is it when the banks were shut or something? It's probably shrouded in history. know, in the UK. I'm not complaining because I think we get about 8 of them. And that's what today is, May Day. So it's probably when we used to dance around maypoles back in the day. We don't do that anymore. Possibly some people still do in the quiet villages. I'm not sure. Right, back to hacking. So lovely to be back on my girl. Like, she is... What did I put on my Instagram? If you're already riding a horse you love, you've won. And I've definitely won. We're going down the little tracks. Oh, God, Lucy. This pony, when I first got her, was horrendous to hack out. She was the spookiest spookerson in the entire world. And she still has her moments now, don't get me wrong. She's not perfect, but she's so much nicer than what she used to be, and by herself as well, which she never did. When I first got her, she wouldn't even leave the yard without creating a fuss. And it's little and often, isn't it? So it's taking them out, little bits, coming back, keeping within a comfort zone, never pushing her to the point where she's like scared or in a blind panic. So yeah. Happy days, Moosey, isn't it? And the best thing about this farm track as well is we have nice hills like this, which for a little lady that's trying to build up some strength again, hi Catty, that's Catty, is amazing. I'm just going to take her up onto the field to see what she's like with a bit of canter work, and then I think more or less she will be back to it, peeps. I know I say it all the time, but I love this mare. Also, somebody commented on my last video saying they like following me, but I shoved something down their neck. I only apologise if I shoved anything down anybody's neck. I never intended. But I couldn't understand with these spellings, so if you let me know what it is, I'll try not to do it again. And that's where we're going. Up there. Up on those there hills. Hoping I don't get told off, because these are farmers' fields, but there's nothing in them. And there is a public right of way through it, so Molly disagrees. And we're on them there hills. I'm actually going to put my phone away, guys, because it's the first time she's been up these in a bit, so I don't want to die. So it's a good job I put my phone away. She was an absolute little devil. Too excited, feeling very fit, very sound, very well. She is... So that field has always been, like, I can hack her out, get on. I can hack her out on the top fields up there, and she can be absolutely fine. We can do nice calm canters. For some reason on that field, because she went on it when I first fetched her, and maybe that's what she remembers, but you have to turn. So if you've ever had an edge racer and you do a turn, you do take your life into your hands when you first get them, because they then set off like proper Speedy Gonzales. So she did, and it was lovely. We had a beautiful controlled canter all the way up, but then it's like she can't come down, and she doesn't understand why I then want her to walk on the grass down the hill back to the farm, back to the yard. And we have bronking and spinning, and she was a bit very naughty actually then. So we're going to work on that, Moose. Like, she can throw them in when she needs to. Loving. Not that I like to... Any products I promote on here I've purchased with my hard-earned money. But I've got some flex-on stirrups. They help me sit when you've got a horse throwing herself about at the top of a hill, because I had to walk down the hill while she was creating. Anyway, I see the blessing in that she feels very well. I'm ready to step up to her work again, which is great news. I might see if Victoria's got a session for you in the next 2 weeks and take you over there, because that really does challenge her brain. Right, finish off this hack. I'm going around the farm ride again now. So I went farm lane, up onto this field here that you'll see, and cantered up the hill. It's got a bit of a hill to canter up, and that's always better, I find, with fresh thoroughbreds, because usually... Not needed. Usually it calms them down. It did not. Anyway. You feel happy? It's good to have got a neck strap on. I've also, to be honest, I've taken my martingale off. Did that have any effect? No. I hate having faff on, that's the problem. I like a snaffle bit and a Cavison noseband and least faff that you can. Right, I'm going back home now. Catch you when we have cooled her off from that little canter. But it's making me smile. She's feeling well, guys. She's feeling well. Back from hacking, naughty bean. And she's had a bath. This is the first bath I think I've ever given that mare. And she's been here over a year now. I can't film it because I didn't film it. Because when I first got her, she was horrendous to tie up. Like, I've got 2 stable walls that she pulled off because she was that bad. And I wish I'd have filmed it because she just stood like an absolute little sausage while I bathed you, didn't you? So you've redeemed yourself after being wild on the hack. You're so good girl. That was very nice behaviour. She says, yeah, I've learnt now. So she's just drying off for 5, having a bit of a wander in the hard standing. Ches has been bathed as well, but she's in because Ches just doesn't like to be out in this hard standing. You can leave the stables open, let Ches out. Ches will go back to her bed at 30. In Carewood as well. So that is us out for our bank holiday. Thanks for coming along and spending it with us. It was an absolute fabulous time. I got to see my friends, I got to ride my pony, I got to bath my ponies, I poo-picked my field. Like, life doesn't get any better, does it? So please give me a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week, where hopefully, after how she's behaved today, I'm thinking we might be allowed back in the school, but let's not rush things. We'll take it each day as we find it. Keep it real. See you next week. Bye bye.
We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be